Hi children, now we are moving on to a new chapter, that is chapter 11, perimeter and area. Already you have heard these two terms in the previous chapters. In the fraction chapter, decimal chapter, we have seen these terms perimeter and area. Okay, what do you understand by perimeter? What do you understand? Suppose this is a field. Okay, what is the shape of this field? Come on, what's the shape of this field? Yes, rectangle. Okay, what do you understand by rectangle? It's a rectangular shaped field. What do you understand by rectangle? Yes, it has, correct, it has four sides. What do you call the longest side? So it has four sides. The properties, it has four sides. What do you call the longest side? Are all the sides equal? No. How many sides are equal? Then yes, two sides. Right? If I name it A, B, C, D. So the name of the rectangle is rectangle A, B, C, D. Okay, which are the sides equal? Name it. Yeah, AB and CD. Opposite sides are equal. AD and BC. So opposite sides. Okay, and what do you call the longest side? What do you call the longest side? Yes, very good. It is, longest side is called length. Okay, what do you call the shortest side? Yes, breadth. By which letters do we denote length and breadth? Any variable we can denote, but especially for length and breadth in formulas, which letters do we use? Length is denoted by L and breadth is denoted by B. Okay? Now let's discuss about perimeter. So this is a field, rectangular field. I am going to fence it. You know what do you mean by fencing? Yes, making boundary wall. Making boundary. This is the boundary. So, boundary wall. That's called fencing. Making compound wall. That's called fencing. Fencing. Fencing means making boundary wall. Okay. Now, the question is, what is the cost of fencing? How much money do I need to pay to get this fencing done? Okay, so fencing is done along the boundary, on the boundary. So on the boundary, if any work is done, it is related to which concept? Think well and say, when a work is done along the boundary, which concept do we apply to find the cost of fencing? What is the cost of fencing? To find the cost of fencing, what concept we will find for this rectangular field? Yes. So when the work is done along the boundary, the concept related is perimeter. So what is perimeter? Yes, very good. It is the total distance around a plane figure. So perimeter, definition is perimeter. Perimeter is the total distance around a plane figure. Okay, it's the total distance around the plane figure and its unit is meter or centimeter because it's a distance. Okay, if it is longer distance, it will come in kilometer, like that. Okay, so generally we use meter or centimeter. So that is the concept of perimeter. So perimeter concept would be applied when the work, here the work is fencing, when the work is done along the boundary. Okay, look at this blackboard. If you can see a silver color strip around the blackboard. Okay, if you want to measure the silver strip length, what concept it is actually? Yes, exactly, it is perimeter. Okay, now we come into next is area. What is the definition of area? What do you understand by area? Here I will tell you, this field, we are leveling this field. What is the cost of leveling? The work done is leveling. Leveling the field. Okay, so leveling. What is the cost of leveling? So the leveling is happening where? You have to check where this work is happening. Is it along the boundary or is it inside? Yes, it is happening inside. When some work is happening inside a plane figure, what we call? That is called area. So to find the cost of leveling, we have to connect with area. So what is area? Area is the space, this region. The area is the region or space occupied by a plane figure. Occupied by a plane figure. Okay, so when the work is inside a region, the concept applied will be area, and the work is along the boundary, the concept applied will be perimeter. Okay, so look at this blackboard. If you are painting the blackboard, okay, the painting is happening on the surface inside. So which concept it would be relating? Yes, area. Okay, when you are measuring the silver colored strip along the sides of the blackboard, then it will be related to the concept perimeter. Okay. Now, we are in this chapter, we are going to learn perimeter and area of three plane figures. First, we are going to learn about square. What is a square? Yes, what is a square? Square is a plane figure with, yes, all the four sides are equal, right? So we can give a name, P, Q, R, S. All sides are equal. So this is side, this is side, this is side, this is side. All sides are equal. If you want, you can give this side a letter also, A. We can take a variable A. Okay. So we are going to learn the perimeter. What is perimeter? Already we have discussed what is the perimeter. Perimeter is the total distance, right? Total distance means all sides are equal. So what is the perimeter of square? Perimeter equals to total of all the sides, right? So side plus side plus side plus side. How many times side added? Exactly, 4 times. So instead of writing side plus side plus side, we can put in the short form 4 into side, or this side is represented by a letter A, so 4A. That's a variable used. Since you have learned the algebraic expression, we are putting the formula in an expression 4 into side or 4A. Okay, so 4 sides make perimeter. So how can we find one side from perimeter? 4 into sides make perimeter. So how can we find side from perimeter? What do you have to do? How do you find side from perimeter? Yes, perimeter divided by 4. So 4 into side makes perimeter of the square. So from perimeter, how do you find the side? To find one side, we have to divide by 4. Perimeter divided by 4. So the first formula you learned is perimeter. What is perimeter of the square? Perimeter of the square is 4 into side or 4a. Then how do you find that side? A. How can you find that side? A. Perimeter divided by 4. Okay, that's about perimeter. Now, how do you find the area? You know it. How do you find the area? Area of a square. Area formula equals to. Anybody? Yes. Multiply side into side. Side multiplied by side. Okay, and unit of area is? Area's unit is meter square or centimeter square. Okay, once again, let's learn the formula. The square means it is a plane figure having all 4 sides equal, and all the 4 sides you can give a letter A. Any letter, X, Y, A, any you want. Even if you don't give, no problem. It's 4 into side. So perimeter is adding all the 4 sides, which can put in the short form 4 into side. Okay, or 4A, 4 into A. Now, when 4 sides make perimeter, how do you find the side of a square? Okay, side of a square is perimeter divided by, to find one side, perimeter divided by 4. Okay, then what is the area? Area is the space inside the figure. So this is area. To find the area, the formula is side into side, and its unit is meter square or centimeter square. Okay.